Hi, it's a CFA 2025 update. This is Madhusudan Chandrasekaran from FinTrainers. So we are going to be looking at 5 things here. The first one, what is the CFA designation and who should take it? Second, what's the eligibility criteria and when can you sit for it, which will be the third topic. The fourth one is the fees, and the last part I want to cover is how to go about preparing. What is the ideal way to prepare for the CFA exams? Now, going on to the first one, we're going to be talking about what is the CFA designation. CFA designation, or the Chartered Financial Analyst. This designation is considered the gold standard when it comes to finance globally. This is given by the CFA Institute, which is based out of the US, but it has recognition in Asia, India, obviously, in Europe, in North America, in Central America, in Latin America, and very well respected. 140 chapters, societies are there in all these countries. So you go anywhere, there is a practitioner of CFA. Now, the CFA program is primarily in finance, right? It's not an accounting designation. So if you are into accounting, you can consider the CPA, or in India, the CA or the ACCA. But this is for finance, people who are interested in investment management, investment banking. It's more of an application oriented. It is not, the examination itself is not about rote memorization. It's applying the concepts. If you are one of those people who like to rather apply than memorize, then CFA will be in your ballpark. So CFA, in terms of the applicability, you're going to be working in roles like equity research, portfolio management, corporate project management, or managing some alternative assets like in a hedge fund or private equity. Eligibility requirements. Who can become a CFA charter holder is different from who can appear for the CFA level 1 exam. These are two different things. Most of you who are in a 3 or a 4-year bachelor's program are eligible to sit for the CFA level 1. What the CFA Institute says is that to appear for the level 1 exam, you need to be graduating within 23 months. So if you are in a 3-year bachelor's program, that would be in your 2nd year. If you're doing a 4-year bachelor's program, then that would be in your 3rd year. For most of the students in India who are doing courses like BCom or BBA, you are eligible to sit in the 2nd year. In fact, most of our students do that. They take the exam in the 2nd year August window, right? So that would be the ideal one. We will look at this in detail when we talk about level 1 prep. So that will be the ideal one, because then you can study for your level 2 in your 2nd year or the pre-final year and take the level 2 exam in your final year. So the requirement to sit, eligibility to sit for the level 2 is obviously that you should have cleared the level 1, but also you should be graduating within 11 months. Obviously, if you are a graduate, you can take the level 1 exam at any point in time. And once you clear level 1, you can take level 2 and so on. For level 3, you need to have graduated from your undergrad, like your bachelor's program, to be able to sit for the level 3, because CFA designation is equivalent almost to a master's designation. So you need to be a graduate to appear for the 3rd level of the CFA program. In terms of other requirements to become a charter holder, you need to clear all 3 levels, and you need to also show 4,000 hours of work experience in relevant field gained over 3 years. So this experience can be gained prior to taking the exam, during when your exam in the process of studying for CFA, or after you've cleared the CFA exam. It doesn't matter. It has to be 3 years of work experience that you need to submit. And also, just some of these students ask that I am a chartered accountant, I am a CPA, I am a PhD in finance. Do I have any waivers? There's no waivers. If you have whatever be the eligibility requirement and the requirement to clear the exams, apply to everyone. There is no waiver if whether you have done some other course that is somewhat relevant to the CFA exam. Okay, in this section, we're going to be talking about the exam windows, your timing of when you should register for the exam, etc. So first thing, There are 3 levels, as you know. For CFA level 1, there are 4 exam windows in which you can take the exam. The exam windows are usually like a week or so in spread across these months. So the first one is February, then you have a window in May, then August, and finally in November. So you can take the exam in any one of those windows. In case you fail, you can make one more attempt. You cannot take it 3 or 4 times. Twice a year is the maximum, and throughout your life, you can sit maximum for 6 attempts. So if you can't clear a level within 6 attempts, then we can't proceed with the CFA program. So obviously that's a very pessimistic one. You should be able to clear in the first attempt. For most of our students, we tell that that's what your plan A and your plan B should be. Now, in the level 2, there are 3 windows in which you can sit for the exam. You have the May, August, and November. You don't have the option of Feb. And in your level 3, you have 2 windows, the Feb and the August. So August is the only window in which all 3 levels are being given, level 1, 2, and 3. And in terms of the exam itself, the format of the exam, for level 1, it's MCQs, and there's no negative marking. There's going to be a total of 180 questions split into 2 sessions, and it's going to be MCQ, computer-based testing. For level 2, it's all vignettes-based or item sets. There's going to be 3 or 4 pages of data and some introduction. And based on this, there are going to be questions, 4 to 7 questions based on that. And this is also a computer-based MCQ, but this is slightly different format. There's only 44 questions in each session, so 88 questions for your level 2. And in your level 3, there's 2 types. One is like a 50% is writing and 50% is MCQ. Okay, so that's on the exam schedule and the format. When it comes to the fees for the CFA program, the CFA Institute administers the exam, and for that, the examination fee, you have to pay directly to the CFA Institute. So typically, for the first time when you take the level 1, you also need to pay a one-time enrollment fee, which is $350. Then, depending on when you register for the exam, it could be the standard fee, which is $1,290, or if you can register a little bit earlier, which is what almost all our students at FinTrainers do, it is $990 as the examination fee. So you have $990 as the exam fee and $350 as an enrollment fee you pay to the CFA Institute. Now, if you are going to be, say, preparing, so you need to also pay a coaching fee or a training fee or a prep fee. So for FinTrainers, we are a prep provider for CFA, which means like if you want to access our videos or you want to attend our classes online live, etc., there are various options and various fees. So do reach out to us about that. So that's a separate fee apart from the exam fee. For level 2, the fees are similar. For level 3, the examination fee, the early enrollment, is $100 more than level 1 and 2. So it's $1,090 instead of $990 for the early enrollment. Everything else is the same. Remember, there's no enrollment one-time fee that you are doing. The $350 is not there for level 2 or level 3. It's only at the first time in level 1, after which is just the examination fee. One important point is, let's say you don't clear it and you want to retake the exam, the fee is the same. So the examination fee is the same. So be very prepared. So that actually brings me to the next step, how to prepare for the CFA exam. At FinTrainers, our philosophy is this, right? It's not that you register for the exam and then you get ready for the level. You get ready for the level. Once you're confident, then you register for the exam, right? So we always say our students, first start preparing. Take some of our tests, our topic test or mock test. See how you score. Once you are confident, once I am confident, we are confident that you will clear the exam, then go ahead and register for the exam. In terms of the effort, the number of hours required, what we have seen is it varies between around 250 hours to 1,000 hours. Most of our students on average require 600 hours of preparation per part, per level. So be prepared. It's not an easy exam. Roughly 40% of the students clear each level. So in aggregate, if you're thinking about all 3 levels, there is a high chance one might fail if they haven't prepared well. So definitely put in the effort, try to have a schedule. So we help you create a schedule, how to go about this preparation. All right. Hopefully this helped you answer some of the questions you might have about the CFA program. If you are needing some more help, do leave a comment below